Dear students, good morning to all. Already we learned about chapter 7, Getting to Know Plants. Just recall the previous portions. Okay, herbs, shrubs and trees. What is herbs? What does mean by herbs? Plants with green and tender stems are called herbs. The example of herbs example, tomato. Okay, next shrub. The stem is hard but not very thick. Such plants are called shrub. What is the example of shrub? Lemon. Okay. Next, trees. What is a tree? The stems have branches in the upper part much above the ground. Such plants are called trees. Example, trees ke example, mango. Okay, the herb plants are very short. Trees very tall. Shrubs are about my height. Okay, next, creepers. What is creepers? Plants with weak stems that cannot stand upright but spread on the ground are called creepers. Example, pumpkin. Next, climbers. What is climbers? That take support and climb up are called climbers. Okay, climbers example, just support to another plants. Okay, climbers. Okay, next, what is stem? Stem bears the learned branches, buds, flowers and fruits. Next, what is a leaf? Listen, leaves. Next, leaves. What is mean by leaves? The stem is called petioles. The part of the leaf by which is attached to the stem is called petiole. The broad green part of the leaf is called lamina. The leaf is called lamina. Next, vein. What is the vein? These lines on the leaf are called veins. These lines on the leaf are called veins. What is midrib? Listen, what is midrib? The prominent line in the middle of the leaf. Middle of the leaf, the thick and the middle of the leaf is called midrib. Next, leaf venation. What is mean by leaf venation? The design made up veins in a leaf is called leaf venation. Leaf venation have two types of leaf venations. What is the two types of leaf venations? Parallel venation and reticulate venation. All of you listen. Leaf venation. What are the types of leaf venation? Parallel venation and reticulate venation. Parallel venation in the leaves of, I will explain parallel venation. All of you see the video. In the leaves of grass of the veins are parallel to one another. This is parallel venation. Next, reticulate venation. All of you see the video diagram. If the design is net-like on both sides of midrib, the venation is reticulate venation. See your book, page number 55. Okay, take page number 55. Leaf venation. There are two types of leaf venation, parallel venation and reticulate venation. Next, transpiration. What does mean by transpiration? Water comes out of leaves in the form of vapor by a process called transpiration. The plants release a lot of water in the air through this process. That is a transpiration. Transpiration. That is a transpiration. Okay. Next, photosynthesis is very must. Leaves prepare their own food in the presence of sunlight and a green colored substances present in them. For this, they use water and carbon dioxide from air. This process is called photosynthesis. Oxygen is given out in this process. The food prepared by leaves ultimately gets stored in different parts of plant as starch. Okay. Next, roots. Now we will go to learn about roots. Already we learned about some activities also. The remaining activities now we will learn. Okay. Okay, now we will go to discuss about the chapter 7.4 root. Take your book, page number 57. Students, all of you take your book, page number 57, 7.4 root. Okay, now we will discuss about root. What is root? See the video picture. The roots help in holding the plant firmly in the soil. Roots help in holding the plant firmly in the soil. They are set to anchor the plant to the soil. That is the roots. The definition of roots. Okay. Okay. Next, now we will go to discuss about the activity 6. Page number 57. Okay. You would require 2 pots, some soil. Okay, some soil, a blade or pair of scissors and waters. This activities is to be done in groups 4 to 5 students. Okay, select 2 plants of the same kind from an open ground. Okay, plant with roots. First A pot, plant with roots. B pot without roots. Okay, see the picture 7.14. See your book, page number 57. Plant with roots. Then B diagram, plant without roots. Okay, select 2 plants, plant with roots, without roots. Take care that the roots do not break. Plant one of them in a pot. Pot A. Next, cut off the root from the other plant and plant it pot B. Water them regularly. Observe the plants after a week. Are both plants healthy? Okay, both the plants are watered regularly, but one is without roots, isn't it? Does it activity help you understand an important functions of root? Let us do activity to study another functions of root. Okay, next activity. Next activity 7. Okay, book page number 58. Take page number 58, all of you. Okay. We would require activity 7. All of you see the picture in your book, page number 58. We would require seeds of gram and maize, cotton wool, katori. Katori means bowl. Okay, and some water. Okay, take 2 katoris, 2 bowls. Place some wet cotton in them. Put 3 or 4 seeds of gram in one and maize. Okay, gram in one and maize in the other. Keep the cotton wet by sprinkling water every day until the sprouts have grown into young plants. After a week, try to separate the young plants from the cotton. Okay, next. Was it easy to separate the cotton from the roots? Why? The activity 6, listen. We could not pull out the plants from the soil, right? We dug them out. This is because root help in holding the plant. Listen, all of you underline the word holding the plant firmly to the soil. They anchor the plant to the soil. Underline the word. All of you take your pencil, underline the word. They anchor the plant to the soil. Okay, you have seen that there are different kinds of stems and leaves. Okay, next activity 8. Next we will go to activity 8. Okay, activity 8, take 2 A and B. Okay, A and B, carefully now look at the roots of gram plants you have pulled out from the cotton wool. Do they look like the roots shown? Picture 7.16. A picture are those in B picture. Listen, how about listen, B picture. Listen, A picture are those in figure 7.16. B picture, how about the roots of maize plant? White gram or maize? Write gram or maize in the blank space. All of you write it, the answers. Okay, the blank space in the figure after matching the roots with the figures. Okay, 7.16. See the picture and fill the answers. Next class, I will tell the answer. Okay, discuss about the answers. Now you write the answers. Okay, next. If what way are roots of gram and maize similar? In what way they different? There seem to be different types of roots, isn't it? Or there are also other types of roots. Let us find out. The activity 9. Now we will go to discuss about the activity 9, page number 58. Okay. Go to an open ground where many wild plants are growing. Dig out a few, wash the soil of the roots and observe them. Do you find that all of them have either the kind of roots shown in picture 7.17, the picture A and B. Picture A, taproot. Picture B, fibrous root. See the picture, page number 59. All of you see the picture. Okay. For roots of the kind, listen, for roots of the kind shown in picture 7.17, the main root is called taproot. Underline the word. All of you underline the word. The main root is called taproot. And the smaller roots are called lateral roots. The smaller roots are called lateral roots. All of you underline the word. Students, underline the word in your pencil. Plants with roots as shown in picture 7.17 do not have, B picture, do not have a main root. B picture, I will explain B picture. Picture B picture, do not have a main root. All roots seem similar and these are called fibrous root. Underline the word. All roots seem similar and these are called fibrous root. Is very important. All of you underline the word. Next. Types of roots. What are the types of root? Taproot and fibrous root. I will explain taproot and fibrous root. All of you see the video picture. First, taproot. In a plant with a taproot system, the taproot is the largest, most central and most dominant root from which other roots sprout laterally. Okay, there are, listen, the parts of taproot, lateral root and taproot. All of you see the picture. Next, fibrous root. Fibrous root system is usually formed by thin. Fibrous root system is usually formed by thin, moderately branching roots growing from the stem. Okay, moderately branching roots growing from the stem. That's all. Types of root. What are the types of root? Taproot and fibrous root. What are the two types of root? Taproot and fibrous root. Okay, taproot and fibrous root. Taproot and fibrous root, another name, lateral roots. Okay, okay. Next. All of you see your book, page number 59. Types of roots and types of leaf venation. 7.2 table. All of you fill them. All of you fill them. Take a pencil and write down the answer. I will tell the answer. All of you write. Name of plant, type of leaf venation, types of roots. Okay. First, gram. Name of plant, gram. Types of leaf venation. Already we learned about what are the types of leaf venation. Reticulate and parallel. Okay. Now you write. Name the plant, gram. Plant name, gram. Next, types of venation, leaf venation, reticulate. Types of root, taproot. Types of root, taproot. Okay, next, wheat. Types of leaf venation, parallel. Wheat, parallel. With parallel. Next, types of roots. Fibrous root. Types of root. Fibrous root. That's all. Types of root. Fibrous root. Okay. All of you fill the table 7.2. We have learned that roots absorb water and minerals. Underline the word. Underline the word. Students, all of you underline the word. We have learned that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. And the stem conducts these. Underline the word. And stem. All of you underline the word, students. We have learned that roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. And the stem conducts these two leaves and other parts of plant. The leaves prepare food. Underline the word. The leaf prepare food. Page number 59. All of you underline the word. The leaf prepare food. This food travels through the stem and is stored in different parts of plant. Okay. We eat some of these as roots like carrot. Underline the word. Like carrot, radish, sweet potato, turnip and tapico. Okay. We also eat many other parts of the plant where food is stored. Underline the word. We also eat many other parts of the plant where food is stored. Listen, do you agree that stem is like a two-way street? Write down what goes up